Now I'm sure all of us who have played Minecraft Survival have definitely made a starter house, or just a house, or in general, and especially even people in creative. I'm sure you've played around with building houses and stuff. But in this series, I have a goal of getting to every single biome and building a starter house, what I could argue as a starter house, um, for every biome. So far, I believe I've had 3 parts, and I believe this will be the second or third last part. So go check out the other ones. I think I'm gonna go make a playlist after I record this video, and it'll have all the parts. So go to my channel and press playlist, and it should be on there. And go check out the other videos if you want to see them. Um, and today we got a good lineup of builds, a bit more starter than my previous ones. But if you enjoy the video, like and subscribe. Follow the socials and join the Discord. All of those are in the description. And let's get into the video. Alright, to start off, the ocean biome. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have maybe even thought of the glass domes underwater, but I consider that not to be as much of a starter house, due to the fact that you need to be underwater, and a lot of the time, that's really difficult when you're starting out. So I decided to make a ship, similar to how the shipwrecks are. Not the same design, of course. If you were to want to, I would say you could even grab pieces from shipwrecks like these and try and reconstruct them or something. But I did a design that I think is pretty nice. Pretty simple design, pretty easy design. Very nice looking, I think. So to start off with the hull here, I believe it's called. The front, we'll call it, a nice design that shifts down, slants down, and even to the underwater I made it all nice. A little glitchy with the water, bedrock's weird, like that. Up here, a nice staircase to get up to here. We got the 2 bows, I don't remember what they're called, whatever, the things that hold the flags, basically. Down here, obviously, if you've seen a shipwreck, there's always these kind of holes. Now mine is for storage, and there's like a little ladder that you can climb up and access. In here is the captain's cabin with a bed, furnace, crafting table, and a nice painting with a lantern. So pretty simple, easy little cabin with some glass, which isn't too hard if you just smelt, obviously. I made an extra little design here, obviously customizable to your liking, but I made a little swirl kind of thing on both sides, and overall, not very big. Actually, one of my first survival worlds on my PlayStation 4 was actually on top of a sea temple, and I actually built a ship, and I basically built around that idea that I had back then. Now back then, I actually made, like, up here where there was I tried to make a steering wheel, and what I did was make basically map art in the water, which you can do, and I would advise using some sort of guide to make a circle if you were to do that. I didn't do that for this video, but I'll try and find a picture of that steering wheel to show you just how I did it. But let's move on to the next biome. Now, not too far from our beautiful ocean biome is, of course, our beaches. And I decided to make a bit of a sand castle. The idea was expanded upon more than what I had originally thought up. I built these before the video, I had thought that I was just going to have a very simple design with this entrance and then maybe a little bit of this. It would be like half this size without the extensions. But I decided to expand upon this. Now, I must say, this is definitely more of like a work in progress starter thing, because you're not gonna instantly have all this. You're not gonna instantly have all of this sandstone and stuff. But of course, if you find enough sand, go around these beaches and stuff, you can definitely mine up a bunch of sand. Just create like 10 stone shovels and mine the absolute living heck out of just decimate a part of a beach, and you should be able to create a lot of sandstone. I made this nice little circular entrance rather than door. Of course, your choice on the entrance, I'd say, very customizable. Put a door here and just close these up, maybe even put a window. I've out front, I made a dock, since usually beaches are, well, beaches and are in front of the water, so you can instantly go off to your desired location through water. In here, I just put a little decoration, your bed, another decoration, and then over here is a bit of a sandstone throne. I actually did something similar in a PS3 world of mine, where I actually dug into a mountain to create a castle and put a throne much bigger than this. However, it's the general idea of putting a throne, because it's kind of like a castle theme to put a throne. We got storage and utilities. We got a funky little window, and over here these two are literally identical, but a little entrance to the towers over here. You could make them taller if you want, but I basically the ocean, and I put a little extra storage here. But that's pretty much all there is, other than adding a little pathway here, very subtle, and of course adding torches in good locations to make it look good. But overall, a very simple design, but it does require a lot of mining of sand, which isn't too bad, even when you're starting out. And this can obviously just mine a bunch of trees and you should be good. But let's move on to our third and final biome of the video. Alright, our final biome, as you can see, is the Lush Caves. Be advised, this is probably dangerous for starting out if you're not in peaceful. But even while in peaceful, grab a bunch of coal, make torches. These glowberries are very nice because they actually light up the caves to prevent spawning of mobs. But do be advised that there will likely be a risk if you're not playing in peaceful. But over here, I made this pod-like base. So you go up this ladder. Definitely useful to escape mobs. Zombies, I mean, skeletons can knock you off, but it's good against creepers, zombies, spiders, sort of. Simply spiders, even though they can climb, there's no entrances other than this trapdoor. So like, just basically build up to the ceiling of the Lush Cave. I would say, if you're going to do this, you should probably do it maybe after gathering some materials, and usually you wouldn't find a Lush Cave unless you are, if you find a ravine that happens to have it, or if there's a seed that has it. But anyways, if we go up here, you can see this first little bit of pod. We have all 3 furnaces, pretty easy to craft, even early game, because the smoker's basically just a furnace and 4 logs. And even this can be crafted if you just get some iron from the caves. Over here we have a nice glass opening to see down to the rest of the Lush Caves. Up here is our bed and crafting table, and I put this armor stand of leather armor, which I will be honest is a bit harder to get than iron, but I thought it just made more sense. Same with the stone sword. The amethyst is meant to be like, because if you are lucky when you find your Lush Cave, there could be an amethyst geode nearby, and that's a bit of a token or souvenir, if you will. And the entire lighting of this place is glowberries, which is also a food source. So lighting and food source all at the same time. Very useful being in the caves actually, because if you kill skeletons, then you get bones, bone meal, and you can get food pretty easily. So overall pretty good for the lighting. If we come by here, we have another viewing spot with a painting there. And then over here is a storage. Obviously these pods can be customized to your liking, and some more lighting and food source. But overall, pretty much just make like a circular pod-like structure built around the ceiling of, and also make sure that you avoid mobs the best that you can, and be advised that you will need to avoid those guys if you are not in peaceful. Also, something I did not add in this, but something that is very useful is adding either a staircase or ladder to the surface, as finding your way in and out of caves can be quite annoying, especially because sometimes Lush Caves can be down deep by Y0 and below. So yeah, definitely do that as well. But I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed all three starter houses for the biomes. If you did, like and subscribe. Follow all the socials and join the Discord, all in the description. Go to my second channel, also in the description. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.